Happy Wednesday. It's a new day. Frankie's back in the office today. The Mets are playing again today. Gotta be strong. Let's start out with our classic stretch. Nobody's in the weight room right now, so we're not going to rush it. Get into our cardio, and then maybe do a little more yoga, a little lift. But we got a lot of good weightlifting in the last 2 days, coming back from illness. And I'm still shaking off that summer flu. Still got a little bit of coughing up, but I definitely feel a lot better. Really glad. I went to the gym yesterday and the day before, because I think it's helped speed up my recovery. So if you really pay attention to this opening sequence, it's all on my back, and my hamstrings, but really loosening up that lower back. And as we use good form throughout our workouts and our running, our lower back's constantly under some sort of duress, some sort of pressure. It's being worked. That also translates to functional life, meaning when you're going through your day-to-day, there's a reason as we get into our 30s, we start having all these back issues. It's because you're using your lower back all the time whenever you have to do anything during the day. Sitting upright, slouching, getting up, moving around, shifting around. By stretching it out here in the gym every single day, and by actually making it a strength rather than a weakness, you're going to avoid all kinds of, not just injuries, but aches and pains. That's a big part of the benefit of regular exercise. You don't have to be David Goggins. Even just doing this basic stretch every day, practicing it. Very much recommend that. I had the flu over the weekend. I had like a 40-hour stretch where I was probably laying down for 30 out of the 40 hours. And my biggest problem when I woke up, even though my head was pounding, even though Frank's foot was busted open, my biggest problem was my lower back. It was so stiff because I'm so used to all the exercise. I was at a point where I had to spend one night laying flat on my stomach on a hardwood floor. And then I did some back stretches, even with the flu. And it helped keep it loose, helped make it feel good. But I can't even imagine people that never stretch out their lower back. You must have all kinds of aches and pains all the time. Stiffness. Ugh, I hate that. The stretches aren't exactly exciting, but my God, are they better than feeling like shit. Okay. What's up, Florida Nightmare? Florida Nightmare, what do you do for work? How is it that you've never missed one of these live streams? Because, I like to pump myself up, but I'm not that interesting. Some cat-cows here, staying on that lower back. Donkey kicks. Fire hydrants, great for the hip flexors, for the obliques, muscles that you're not normally isolating. Might feel a little tender early on, quickly build up strength though. Feeling very sore all over, but in a really great way. Classic Finally missed a few gym days, albeit because I was quite sick. But guess what? My muscles didn't have to do extra work those days. They got a little bit soft, a little bit complacent, and after a couple of hard lift days, I'm feeling sore. But again, in a growth muscle way, not a strain way. The other funny thing was I weighed myself yesterday at the office, and I came in at 157 pounds, which is definitely light for me. I'm normally up at like 160, 162. When I boxed Abel, I was supposed to be at minimum 170, just to give you a sense. So right now I'm 157. Imagine if I had a boxing match, they gave me 6 weeks to properly train, aka learn how to actually box, and then put on 12 pounds of muscle with a trainer and a program, opposed to boxing on 48 hours notice. I think I could be quite a scary thing, specimen, if you gave me 6 weeks and I had to put on 12 pounds. I'm actually a financial crimes investigator. Holy shit, that's so cool. Particularly cool because I've always paid my taxes. Even when I lived in Italy, I paid Italian taxes and American taxes. And I was making like 30,000 euros a year. I was basically living off of the land as Matteo, the cool American that spoke Italian. Can't believe I just called myself the cool American. But that wasn't saying much, if you know what I mean. Yeah, financial crimes. Clean as a whistle over here. So I guess Florida Nightmare, you just work really long hours. You probably have to read over extensive paperwork, probably sometimes tedious shit. So seeing a crazy person could be a nice relief from the craziness you're enduring. Respect. Florida Nightmare. Don't fucking commit financial fraud with Florida Nightmares, all right? Also, don't do that in general. Not legal advice, just general advice. Well, I would say legal advice, don't break the law. That's fair. I'm not a lawyer. That's fair. Get some leg lifts. Air scissors, I always like when I'm sore, because you really have to flex every muscle. Can't hide. Really engages the core. So a little ball. Just for the opposite movement, get flat on our stomach. Do 10 up dog push-ups. I think these are very underrated. Great way to isolate your chest. You really end up putting a lot of dead weight on your boobs rather than when you're doing push-ups. More weight can go on your shoulders, obviously on your feet, lower body. Always liked those up dogs. Oops, my phone alarm. Thought I was gonna potentially sleep in today because I didn't get to bed till about 1, but then I woke up like a robot. Shout out Brett Adcock and Figure, who are building robots and seem to be making really good progress from what their Twitter account's putting out. Remember that name, guys. You have been warned. Brett Adcock. He's my former boss. He now runs multiple companies, but right now the headliner is Figure, a humanoid robotic company. That sounds exactly like what it is, which is it's building the future, it's building the robots. And Brett is the mastermind of the whole thing, and it will succeed. And he will be someone that all the people that are about to have kids, their kids will read about Brett at school or hear about him from Alexa, however that shit turns out. All right. Really taking the extra time here with a stretch. We'll do some air squats, and we'll get running. And that should break our sweat and fully loosen us up. With our air squats, we've been making a real point of getting all the way down, fully parallel, and then up to our tippy toes. Under controlled speed. Less focused on the arbitrary number, the volume, much more focused on excellent form here. I'm going to go right into lunges. I want to keep working these more and more into our workouts every day. Maybe 10 on each side. Tough right from the air squats. Back to the regular. Let's go to our tippy toes. Hold your balance. Give yourself a bounce. Icing our calves here. All right. It's 145 pounds on the bench press. My chest is very sore from yesterday. But it's just one of those principle things where unless I'm in like danger, look at this. When the bench press is set up like that and the gym's empty, you got to think about the gym gods. So I'm taking the pinchers off. You don't want these things on when you don't have a spotter. Because if you can't get it up, you want to lean side to side and want the weight off. But with the gym gods, for all the days there's a lot of people in here, there's equipment unavailable, shit's annoying, treadmills out, whatever. Got to take advantage of an open bench. And I did a lot of bench yesterday, but we're going to get one nice set in, be disciplined, don't get crazy, and go run. There's 225s on each side. That would make this 145 pounds. So it's like a 45 and a 10. Let's just get some nice clean reps. Both feet are staying down. God damn, does that feel good? Just got to do a set of pull-ups. Can't do a set of bench press without a set of pull-ups. All right. Whew. Sweat's starting to break. I got the smoker's cough of a bartender from the movie A Perfect Storm. The real ones will understand that. But literally, I sound like a 40-year smoker. Not cool. Not cool, Jenks. Not cool. Not inspirational. All right, let's get a good run in. A good stretch. We've been sick. We came back strong with some good lifts. Good stretch today, sit-ups, air squats, even a little bench press and pull-ups. But now let's really get the body loose by running. Good old, what's it called? Old Faithful treadmill. Love of my life. Wake up, she's there. Go to bed, she's there. Seinfeld. All right, we're gonna start with 3 Doors Down, Here Without You. I will be envisioning myself on stage singing this live as I run. Comfortable jog pace, just at a 6.5. Whew. Feel that bench press in my titties. Keep working, boy. Can't believe I'm under 160. I gotta do a better job eating. Doing a really good job hydrating. I don't eat enough though. Let me tell you, New York City, shopping for one, ain't no picnic. Especially when you work out for a fucking hour and a half every day like a maniac. Then you walk 5 miles in the sun on top of it. And you're taking crisis calls throughout the day like an FBI machine. This shit takes a lot of fucking energy. I need to get that food in like almost like toothpaste tubes, like what astronauts use. Just fucking take a gunk of nutrients. Don't lose a minute of the day. I'm dead serious. I don't even enjoy eating. Ever since Italy, when I experienced what actual food is. Don't get me wrong, I'm a proud American, but the nicest restaurants in Manhattan, Kansas City, Miami, Palo Alto, San Francisco, Los Angeles, other places across the country that I've been, none of them even sniff the mid-tier restaurants in Tuscany. Mid-tier people. Mid-tier. Go Carbone, Delmonico's, whatever. Those are just normal dishes in there. Here it's like, oh, just take my money, take my life, take everything, give you the good steak. In Italy, they will still take your wife. However, you're going to get much better steak. Love Italians. Mi chiamo Matteo. Devo andare in palestra tutte le mattine perché sono pazzo come un animale. There's an Italian opera singer in Sardinia who I want to marry. So wish me luck on that. We know each other from when I lived in Florence. I really don't like dating anymore. So she's pretty much the absolute dream woman for me. So got to figure out a way to make it work. One of those options being I fly out to Sardinia. Ciao Francisco, arrivederci, grazie per tutto. Abbiamo una volta. Incredibile. Semplicemente incredibile. Approaching point 8, which is our normal sweat point. Break our sweat, start to really feel loose. Still a little bit stiff, but it's coming up right here. Woo! Rojo. Patrick, Ordnance Center in Georgetown. 33. Tribune. What's up, Tony? Where you been, Patrick? Dude, I had summer flu. I was going around the building. Were you unconscious?
I wasn't that bad. I was walking on.
Yeah, me too. I had about 2 days. I was so laid up that my back turned into like 1993 Larry Bird. I was in the lobby with Mike at 4 a.m. laying on the hardwood tile, trying to like rehab my back. I think they thought I was on mushrooms. I did not look good. All right, we're back at our normal 7. Bob Seger time. Turn the page. Live. Saxophone hits. Take it away, Bob. Wish the trip was through. Here I am. There in the spot, with my way. Go 275, 76. So we're under an 8-minute pace. Come on. All right, it's 2. Slow it down. Take a sip of body armor. Go right up to a 15 and 5. We'll walk for 7 minutes, getting us to just over 25 minutes of direct cardio, we could call it. Taking a sip at 7. All right, 15, 2 keys, don't hold the treadmill. Try to twist on your pumps. Five minutes left. An excellent song. Who the Lions Dispatch. Live. Simba. 3 minutes. Two and a half minutes. Under 2 minutes. Might have to bench press again because it's set up. It's just set up so nicely. 90 seconds. Nothing gets rid of soreness like a good stretch and run. Plus the uphill walk. Just 25 seconds. And start descending. 20. 15. It's really a 1 mile jog, followed by a 1 mile run, followed by 7 minutes at a 3-4 speed, 15 in the time. The total is out at 25 minutes, 2.41 miles. Really good swim as we continue to recover from the infamous summer cold. What's up, Veronica? If there's anybody at Barstool you guys ever want to see do this, meaning they could join even from their own gym, from the Chicago office, whatever, please respond to my workout today and tag them. I really want to get more people in the flow, but it's kind of an awkward one where I kind of feel like an insult if I suggest to someone that they start exercising with me. And they might also feel apprehensive to ask, even if they're kind of interested. I think if fans are asking for it, that's what always makes it a no-brainer for content people. And with that said, I'm also waiting on the next couple months. I'm hoping we get a JJ Watt workout, where my only strategy will be Dan Campbell. Drag him out to the deep end and wait for him to run out of energy. Because he's a million times the athlete and strength I'll ever be. So I gotta work him on cardio and ground game shit. Just to preserve family dignity. Because, I mean, again, I can lift with one arm more than I can with my whole body. But can you plank for 10 minutes? We'll find out. It also goes for any celebrities, fitness people. Reach out to Joey Swole, guys like that. But always mention them. Try to throw me an assist if you can. See if we get anybody's attention to join. I also love Jason Cervone, Jackie Jr. from The Sopranos. Great dude. Big gym guy. I'd love to do a workout with him. Maybe I'll text him today. Crazy, I got Jackie Jr.'s phone number. I'm so fucking cool now. All right. On principle, the bench is still open, so we're going to take advantage of it. Jesus. It's your first day back?
Yeah, I feel like crap.
Yeah, don't kill yourself, brother.
No, I dropped all my weights. I still feel like
Yeah, you already broke your sweat.
Yeah.
You never break your sweat that quick.
no, I'm like dying already.
Yeah, you got that itch. You're officially addicted to the endorphins. You probably feel shittier about not going to the gym
Yeah, I
than
felt
the
terrible
actual
about it,
sickness.
I hit 80 pounds down too, so I'm gonna just keep the train rolling.
Makes you feel any better, Patrick? Guys like you and me that don't really take days off, when you get sick, it's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Your muscles finally get a rest.
Yeah.
When you feel better, you're going to be stronger than you were before.
Yeah.
Even though you're probably all paranoid about progressing. Like I benched yesterday. I'm just being a psycho. This thing's set up properly. You know what the fucking weirdo prancing around. All right, let's go. cleanest set. You want spot, Patrick? You want spot? I'm sorry, you really feel the shit.
You're good. You're just good for this one.
You can just go up to 200. Yeah, dude. All right, even though I didn't bench yesterday, because I got my guy Patrick here, and the bench is all set up, we're gonna do one set of 200. We're sore, so we're not gonna go for a ton of reps, but I just wanna really feel myself control 200. I got a funky setup with 3 25s on a 45 and then a 5. So the 325, 75, plus the 5 is 80, 80 on each side. So 160, 5, no, 75 on each side, 150. My brain's broken, Patrick. How much weight I got on there? 75, 80, 160. Yeah, plus the 45 is 205. Yeah, 205. All right, we're going for 205. Sorry, I've got a French a cappella song playing. Literally the least motivating thing I've ever had in my ears. Dave Matthews isn't going to do it either. I would go with the call. All right, probably just 3 to 5.
Yeah.
I benched yesterday. It's totally stupid. I gotta do it. First, just come on, boy.
You got that easy. Come on, you got it. You got more?
Good.
Are you sure? Oh, you got one more.
I had more, but I benched yesterday, so
No, I got it.
I don't want to fuck my shoulder up. That was just ego wanted to feel the 200.
I got it.
You're the man, Patrick. Thank you. Best gym etiquette in America here. We got Patrick. Oh, you missed it the other day. What's his name was doing incline, and he dropped it on his chest.
Oh no.
And I went, ah! So I ran over, and I was like, yo, you need help? And he looked at me like I was nuts, and then pressed it up. So like he was fine. Just another classic chapter in the storybook. Weightlifting career. For a second, I thought he was fucked.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen him since.
Probably.
So I didn't
Use the Vigo to get that thing off of him.
You're
So.
actually right. That is a great exercise to fuck yourself on.
Yeah, I mean.
Barbell incline
I
is
hate it. I always.
I don't
do
even think
dumbbells.
that's a good.
It's terrible.
Use the dumbbells. So you
Dumbbell always. Yeah. Because then you can just drop them if it's like
It's a good one if you do very lightweight.
yeah.
That's what I've gotten good at as I get older. I'll do any workout. You just don't do heavy weight, you won't hurt.
Right.
This is as it gets this fucking forward going. All right. Somehow cut my thumb on something. But we benched 205 very comfortably, 3 reps. Probably could have gone for
Yeah, 5 in for
easily 5, maybe more. I think when my chest is fresh, I'm getting close to the 300 max again with a body weight of 157. Those are crazy numbers. It takes a lot of hard work. I'm proud of it. All right, we're gonna set this up here. Yeah, after I got sick, I weighed in at 157 yesterday.
Oh, no.
It was 158 with my shoes, phone, pants, all that shit, so maybe even less. All right. You guys know the rope deal. Get a nice pump here. Got a business meeting with Rico Bosco this morning. Living legend. I'm a rider. Low key, maybe the biggest rider out there. But that's what the biggest riders do, is they move in silence. See how my body's really straight up and down with a little arch in my back. That does is isolate the triceps. Only doing 40 pounds, very lightweight, but we're not wasting energy using other muscles or compromising form in the name of an arbitrary weight nobody gives a fuck about. I could just lie about the weight, you guys wouldn't know. It just doesn't matter. So for anyone new, what we did there were tricep extensions. We always superset it by turning right around and going into skull crushers. Then we'll turn to our biceps. Grab 25s, do varying curls. So regular curl, my palm faces upward at the flex point, and do 10. It's 5, 6. It's 10. Now hammers. Palms are parallel to one another. You've got Your Body is a Wonderland blasting in my ears. Ridiculous song. Clearly, I haven't gotten laid in a while to be that bitter about this song. All right, now we're going to go reverse curls. Right back on the rope, tricep extensions. Breaks are overrated. Now, if at your gym you have a rope, but you don't have the dumbbells right there, you can always, after you do these, the triceps, move the rope down and do your bicep sets on the rope. I'll show you how to do that. Meaning, even at a really crowded gym, once you get a rope opening at one of these towers, hold on to that motherfucker, because you can get a lot done, even in a crowded gym. And you don't need to stand there and guard it either. Just superset. Lost count, definitely did more than 10. Meaning right here, rather than change equipment, just go down. Same thing. Palms up at the flex point for regular curls. So for like people in the Chicago office, I've shown a couple of the guys just grab the rope. This is the best arm pump you can possibly get in like flat 2 minutes if you want. Just one spot. Don't need heavy weight. Don't even really need a warm up, honestly, even though we are very warm. So there's 10 with the palms facing up. Flex point, now the palms are parallel to one another, meaning hammer curls. Difference here is we're doing both arms at the same time, but still keeping the body straight as narrow and focusing on form. Third set. Ooh, triceps feeling that. Now for me, I execute best. I'm not saying it's the best for you, it's the best for me. Is supersetting the rope tricep with dumbbell curls. I think the main reason is with dumbbell curls, I think it makes a huge difference doing them one at a time like this, under complete control. Mixing in a rope set is nice, like I did there in the middle, but I like coming back to this. My varying curls. You see me do these every day. It's not about like blowing up your biceps every day, but I do like to give them some love, some attention every day, so that they're always ready. Much more functional muscle than people give it credit for. Pull-ups. All the kind of stuff where you need to control your own body weight. Biceps can be sneaky, sneaky helpful. If I'm in the way, Patrick, just tell me to fuck off.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't go to bed till 1. I thought I was gonna potentially just do yoga in my apartment for 15 minutes and get my ass to work. 5:30 a.m. I wake up like the Undertaker. You didn't hear that. Yes, we need Finer. We need Stu so badly. Please, yeah, Pat. I'd love to have Pat. He's one of my favorite people in the New York office, off the camera. In general, all the content people are really nice, but Pat's always been incredibly nice to me. We could definitely make some funny stuff. Stu is electric on his own. I'd also honestly love to do a workout with Rico. Like maybe we can make it all about basketball fundamentals, getting good at our lateral quickness, maybe even good stretching for referees over 60. Like we could, God, we could have such a field day. I really think Rico's one of the funniest humans I've ever met. For as funny as he is on camera and content and stuff, I swear to God, like Dave and Big Hell always say, he's just as crazy in real life, but the way I'd say it is he's just as funny in real life. Granted, I'm not his boss, but his sense of humor is incredible. It's Big Rider morning. Support Rico during Pick'em. Have Rico's back out there. Guy's always swimming against the tide. Someone's got to throw him a wooden door once in a while to crawl on. It's another thing for the chat. If you guys ever have questions about Barstool, whatever, as long as obviously none of it's stupid or kind of drama bullshit, more than happy to answer. It wasn't that long ago I was just a stoolie, and I would love to learn more about how things actually run behind the scenes and whatnot. Because it's really a great company. I mean, what Dave built it's a testament to what you can do in this country if you just have, gumption and persistence. Two things Dave carries big time. The amount of people that tried to take him out, and the fact that he just kept fucking coming. There's nothing more American than that. in my opinion.
Uh,
Sports media industry, borderline monopoly across 4 or 5 networks. And you got this guy from Boston, starts on a fucking bicycle, turns it into an empire, sells the empire, and buys it back for $1. I mean, what a fucking story. Take a guy like Frank Fleming, take him from the 7 train to the C-suite. I mean, people love to give me credit, Mikey credit, Stu credit, Frank credit. It all happened because of Dave. I'm only saying that because I know he's watching this. Hey, Dave. He watches every morning, does the same workout with me in his gym in Miami, films it, sends me the film, I review it. Then we have a Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. where we go over the film, discuss his form, things he wants to work on, trying to get his shoulder operational. How funny would that should be if that was actually true? Here we go. It's one of my favorite Harrison Francesa stories before he started his internship this summer. He texted Dave Portnoy directly, "Hey, I'll be back this summer." Never got a response, obviously. And he came in like a month later for work and told me about it. My God, did I laugh in his face. If you text Dave, one thing is, you better have thought of every other possible solution to whatever the fuck you think your problem is. Because the man has a lot on his plate. And if you think your thing is so unique and important enough to him to take up his time, his focus away from something else, maybe even worse if he has a second to relax and you take that away from him. May God be with you if your reasoning is not just. May God be with you. I'm telling you that he'll be mean. He'll just never see you the same way. I learned all that shit the hard way working with Brett Adcock. What a genius too. And no tolerance for having his time wasted. So I learned to never come to him with good news, only come to him with bad news. That I had exhausted every possible option I could think of. I also had like 3 ideas that were probably stretches, but they were more than nothing. And that point only, would I go to Brett. And then he'd either assess like a AI-powered robot, which he's building now, shout out Helix Figure Robot, follow him, Brett Adcock. He'd assess, see the wheels turning in his head, and then he'd either spit out the correct solution or have to take, he'd either do that or he'd just do it himself right away if he didn't think you were capable or if he was frustrated by your stupidity or incompetence. Or the last thing is he would declare the issue dead, meaning you actually did everything possible, you thought of everything possible, there's nothing left to do. That was very, very rare. An example of that would be a client I've been chasing for a year that eventually sent an email threatening to send us a cease and desist or whatever if I don't leave him alone. That's a dead lead. No response for 30 days. No response for 30 days is like touching your toes when we're stretching. Hardly even started. What time is it? Oh, fuck, it's almost 8. All right, I gotta get moving. I'll do 100 more sit-ups. I guess I guess 300. All right, let me read some of the chat. What's up, Sean? That's right, riders. What about the dog? Get the dog. Sean. Nate's always welcome. I saw Nate was doing some workout stuff. It was funny. Yesterday, he and Vibbs were talking about something gym related in the kitchen, and I sit in the gambling cave, so I'm like within earshot.
but I obviously don't want to be like nosy or rude or make anybody who goes to the kitchen feel like they got to talk to me. So I just mind my own business. But I felt like in The Office when Jim and Andy are talking about Lord of the Rings and Dwight wants to jump out of his seat. That's how I felt as they talked about the gym. But Nate would always be welcome. I'm sure the dog would get up early and rip it. Saw you on the streets of NYC the other day. Thanks, brother. If you guys ever see me in public, let me tell you something. I'm not used to anybody saying, Joe Jenks. I will be honored to say hello to you if you recognize my dumbass. I'm also tempted to start a Cameo just because I know how much money some of my good friends are making. I know my market would be very low. Maybe people would send like cameos of me giving a like get in shape or start walking motivational speech. Yeah, I think I might do that today. Frank helped me. He'll probably get a referral, so he'll probably suddenly be a tech savant and be fully capable of helping me and getting it set up on his own. Funny how that works with Francis. Terrorist. Just kidding. Just a joke. Hyperbole. Emotional. So again, just want to emphasize, anybody who says cardio and sit-ups aren't what contribute to abs are either very dumb or very dishonest. Oh, and shout out to my guy Mincy. He texts me health updates every day. I've been trying to get him on this, and he continues to tell me he can't figure out how to get into the office early enough, when I'm sure any of his senior colleagues would happily give him a key card, or a security guard could meet him early one day, whatever the case is. But, oh, Mincy. Now, in the same breath, he sent me a picture yesterday in his Mountain Dew. Shout out Mountain Dew, sponsoring Barstool Camp Days, or whatever it's called, Barstool Camp. Mincy was in a men's large shirt, or extra large, just 1XL, and he looked great in it. Dude, whatever you think of him, he's done a hell of a job with his health, getting ready for this marathon for charity. All of his other shit, you really got to give him some credit there. I mean, you don't have to give him credit, but I choose to. One thing Mincy's good at is he definitely gives himself credit. It's something that's important in life. Ironically, quite jealous of his ability to do that. All right. Yeah, KFC guys are great. They've always been very nice to me from day one. All of them. And check out Les Mascottes, Pavs, fights. I think you're going to obviously have cameos across the board from KFC Radio as well as Barstool. But those guys are so talented. And the editors, Pavs and Owen, and the guys that wrote it, it's like a full-blown TV show you'd see on Netflix. And these guys are the best of the best. Editing, writing, and then obviously delivery and execution by actors like Fights and Tommy Smokes, who's just hot on the streets. I have nothing to do with the show other than I'm colleagues with those guys. And I will say they're some of the most talented, coolest people behind the scenes. Awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm going to pull later.
Thank you. So yeah, check out Les Mascottes, reviewed last night. Absolutely hilarious, creative masterpiece. Brought to you by the guys from Out of Order. If you're not familiar, you probably saw the John Gruden Pink Pony Club Chapel Roan bit. And he was singing with all the girls. That was out of order. It's those writers. It's those geniuses that came up with that shit. They're fucking the best. They're so funny. You need a good laugh today. Take some stress off. Check that out. Getting our last pump. Do you want this bench measure?
Try to
I was gonna do one last set. If I can put my computer on there.
No, you're good.
Is that cool?
Yeah, you're good.
Just on the corner. Just on the corner. Jim had to cut off the charts. All right, finish with our twists. Get my headphone in. Got Chris Cornell like a stone. My favorite voice, arguably ever. Put him up there with Sam Cooke. R.I.P. Chris Cornell. Trying to keep the top of the dumbbell above my nipple on both sides at all times now. Making my shoulders work more, my biceps, forearms, really burning me up. Oh, getting the obvious twist and workout in the obliques and abs. Starting to hurt. Let's count. 1, 2. 10. 5, 6, 7. 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get those weights up. Feeling the traps, especially after the 200 bench. I think this is a 50, 49, 8, 47. You ready to go through?
No, just finish.
Go through, go through.
I gotta catch my breath anyway.
No, it's a live stream, though. You don't ever wait on me, dude. I'm not that other dude. Hey, Jenks, get the fuck out of my way. It's more than nice of you.
No, I just didn't want to.
Have a good day, bro.
You too.
Lost count again, but let's call it 30 left. 30, 29, 28. You got Adele blasting. 26, 25, 24, 23. Get these elbows up. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. 17, 15, 14. Hello from the other side. Fuck the words up. Sorry, Adele. Sorry, Rich Paul. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Woo! On fire. We're on fire. That was great. All right. Great workout today. Summer flu is on its last legs. I'm feeling good. Hopefully we get a Mets win today. getting into the office. Not early for me, but Frankie's going to get in a little early. Got some business dealings with the Rico Bosco. We're going to have ourselves a good day. Let's have ourselves a good day. Yeah, right. We're so effed. Oh, my God.